What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's time to make our predictions for the upcoming major one of Black Ops 7 Call of Duty, baby. It's Call of Duty season again. I'm glad, but yo, this is a pick'em video where I decide who's gonna win. Look, we got at 3 p.m. Eastern time, right? We got the Green Wall going against the the revamped Falcons, right? They buffer their roster is amazing right now, right? Put it on paper, it's amazing. If you guys are living under a rock, right, this is the Riyadh Falcons roster. They got Celium, Exnid, Kizzy, and Pred. Bro, they are stacked. And they're going against Optic Texas, 3 p.m. tomorrow. I'm hyped. Akashi, Optic Texas are in favor, right? Heavy favor, actually. 85%. Riyadh Falcons got only 15% in favor. Optic looks very good despite that they lost to the what's their name? The Gentlemates in the Kson tournament. That don't matter, right? But still, I favor Optic winning this 3-1 only because I feel like Riyadh Falcons are a new team. They're still gonna be making mistakes. It's not like Optic Texas. They are new, but they did win champs. They are the top team right now to beat, and it's gonna be a hard one for the Riyadh Falcons to capitalize against a top team that won champs. So I got 3-1. If anything, I got the Falcons winning that S&D. We got the Boston Breach against the Royal Ravens. I don't know who's in the roster. Let's go take a quick look. It was Boston Breach, right? Where's the Breach at? Right here. So they got Cammy, they got Nasty, Purge, and Snoopy. From what I've remembered last season, Snoopy was one of the, I wouldn't say the worst, but one of the most questionable players in the league because he makes so much mistakes. I don't know if he fixed it. I haven't been watching Snoopy during the off season, but he makes a lot of mistakes that a lot of people see as well. And I'm scared. Honestly, I'm scared of this roster. I feel like the best player right now for this team is Nasty, and Cammy is a wild card. We know his potential, but he's a wild card for now. Nasty is obviously gonna be a great pick. What's it called? Pick'em player for sure. But it's not a that's a decent roster. Who they going against? It's Boston Breach against Ravens. So the Ravens obviously made changes as well. Let's take a look what it is. They got a new roster actually. They got Craze, Lurks, Nero, and Slasher. Nero going against his former team. I feel like Nero could actually have a decent series against them. Slasher, obviously a vet. That's gonna be great for those two rookies right now for Craze and Lurks. I'll be completely honest. I'm about to call you Chad again, but I don't know who Craze is. I don't know who Lurks is. Let me know in the comments for sure who these guys is. Should I keep an eye on them? This one is a 50-50. It's a 50-50, but let's see what Kashi got. They got it right here. Boston Breach. I knew it. I agree. I agree. I would lean towards Boston Breach winning this only because they got more experience compared to the two rookies in that team, right? But yo, they got to be nasty if it's 50-50. Who is Crazy and Lurks to have a 50-50 chance of them winning? You know what? I'm going to keep an eye on them for sure tomorrow. Tomorrow. But if I were to pick, yo, I feel like let's go with the rumors that Lurks and Craze are the real deal, right? Boston wins it. I'm going to lean towards Boston. 3-2. Game 5. Heater coming up. All right. Last game for Friday, 6 p.m. EST. FaZe against Thieves. Who's the better what's it called? Who's the better shorty? Is it Abizi or Simp? Who's the better shorty? Honestly, both of them are actually really freaking amazing. I don't know who to pick, but who got the best team on paper? It's the LA Thieves, right? They got Scrappy. You know what? Let me show you on screen who they got, just in case no one's been following, right? The Thieves are really favorites for this one. I can tell. They got Hydra, they got Kenny, Scrap, and Abizi. That's that's a stacked team. And then FaZe is not bad. They kept Hydra, they kept Simp, but they added look who they added. FaZe Vegas. Yo, let me know what you think of that new logo. Y'all mess with it? I know Zuma was like clowning on that, and Kason was like hyping it up. I kind of mess with this FaZe logo. I like the color as well. I'm rocking with the new rebranding. I like the new FaZe look. Okay, so they got O 04, Abuza, Draza, and Simp. I like O 04, and I like Abuza. I think they're a great addition. The only thing is, will FaZe be able to work together? Will they be Will they be able to work together just like the old team back in those years, right? That's in question here. But for me, bro, I think it's a game 5 stunner as well. Let's see what Kashi got. Who they got picking? I know they got 100 Thieves for 65%. LA Thieves winning against FaZe Vegas with 35%. I think FaZe should be valued higher. They definitely got some talent for sure. 35% is crazy in my opinion. If I were to, you know, use Kashi as a predictor market, I would put it I would put it I would put it on FaZe just for the value that it got. I don't think it should be 65-35. It should be like around 50-50 like Boston Breach against the Royal Ravens. But I will go LAT, obviously. LAT 3-2. Game 5 stunner. Back to back. Alright, let's move on to Saturday, December 6th, right? We got the Miami Heretics against Toronto. KOI, Koi. Whoa. Another rebrand that I'm not too familiar with. Yo, what's Kashi predicting for this? 66%. Really? Who's the roster? 66%. Oh, Toronto. Where they at? Oh, Kleenex, Insight, Joe Deceives, and Real. So it's literally the same team. They just removed Beans and then brought in Real. Real's not bad. I remember him like clutching up for the Miami Heretics last season or last year. He's a real deal, yo. That's a real sub right there if there's no role change. But yo, Real, yeah, yeah, he's tough. I think Toronto is gonna be a top team this year. No cap. They always have been. Always have been. Do we bother looking the new roster for Miami Heretics? Why not? Let's see it. Metals, Rancor. Yo, forget it. I'm gonna call y'all chat. Yo, chat. I was betting on Metals overs every single time because I'm not about to name these gambling platforms, but the way they price Metals for the kills is way too low. That's what I've been noticing. He's been the S&D god that always hits. He's the cash cow for me last year. I got respect on Metals. That's my guy, just for that. But yo, they got Rancor. He's tough, bro. Yeah, keep flexing. You tough, bro. Super. I don't have too much opinion about Super. Same with Trakes. I don't know how to say his name. Trakes or Train. Hopefully he's gonna be decent as a rookie of the year. Hopefully. If anything, Miami got a lot of rookie of the year's potential in them. If anything, but yeah, I see why. Hold on, Toronto 66% only. That should be higher. It should be like 80-20. Judging, okay, that's disrespect for Miami. But yo, come on. Toronto got a godlike roster in my opinion. This should be a 3-0. This should be an easy 3-0. Where is it? Ah, I think it's a 3-0. Oh, wrong team. Sorry, Miami. I love Miami as being, the underdogs that always beat Optic. I'm an Optic fan. I gotta admit, Miami is a real pain in the ass during the midseason or whenever you need Optic to win. They always face Miami, and Miami always clutches up. So yeah, I never doubt Miami, but I feel like Toronto is a real deal team right here that is often overlooked every year. Okay, 4:30 game. We got the Gentlemates versus the Surge. From what I've seen on the K-Stan tournament, the Gentlemates, bro, they are impressive. They got Envoy, Dylan Envoy, Ghosty, Neptune, and Sib. No other comments. Godlike roster. They're up there. One of the top teams this year. And who? Surge. Who's their roster? They got Abe Gwyn. Gwyn, he was rookie of the year. Okay. Legend, another Halo player, and Lunars. Yo, is Rambo still their coach? If the Rambo's still their coach, that's gonna be good for the rookies. Definitely. Uh, I'm sorry. It's another quickie. 3-0, baby. Back to back 3-0 so far on a Saturday. But we ended off with Cloud9 G2 Minnesota. Cloud9 got a new roster as well. Let's take a look before we make predictions. What did Kaushi say? Who's in favor here? 40% on New York's Cloud9. So they got Minnesota winning by 60% in favor? Interesting. Afro, pretty good, pretty good. Beans, decent. Mac. Yo, Mac was nasty. I remember Mac being nasty, bro. I remember. I hope he's still nasty. I remember he took like a 1 year layoff only because of personal problems. But yo, he's good now. He's ready to get back at it. I think he's gonna be locked in. Potential MVP coming up, yo. That's my guy Mac. I got hella respect for this guy. Hella. We got Vivid, slow player, but yo, amazing, amazing AR though. Always stays up for this team. Always playing his life. Now let's see Minnesota roster right here. Estriel, Kremp, Mamba, and Skies. That's confusing. Why are they the favorite? I don't know. Estriel is decent. Kremp, pretty good. He's pretty good. Mamba, I don't know. Skies, I like Optic, right? I mentioned that. I like Optic. I love Optic. But yo, I'm very glad he's no longer in the Optic team. Skies, wild card. He pops off sometimes. Why am I guessing? Skies, I got nothing to say, but I respect him as a person. But as a player, I don't think he's good. All right, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think he's good. I don't know why New York is 40% in favor of winning. I feel like that is way too low. And I got them winning actually against Minnesota after looking at the rosters. I got them winning. They should be around 65-35, if anything. So there's some value on the Cloud9 roster. I got a 3-1 prediction. 3-1. Let's go.